Do you feel like Olandria and Nick's relationship is real? Is this you thinking, or is this your answer? I'm going to assume that that's your answer. Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Zara With The Tea channel. I know some of you have probably checked out from the reality show Love Island, but I needed to do a quick update on Ace's interview that has everyone talking. So basically, Ace came out swinging and said that most of the Love Island couples aren't real, including the fans' favorite couple, Nick and Olandria. But that's not all. He also spilled tea about how the producers manipulated storylines, claimed he helped Taylor go after Olandria even though Taylor wasn't attracted to her because production asked for it, and revealed that he no longer considers Nick a friend because Nick didn't defend him when people were calling Ace a villain. Now, a lot of people got mad at Ace for saying this because he's supposed to be cool with both Nick and Olandria, right? His girl Shelly and Olandria are tight. So Ace didn't help himself when he said this, and it just makes people think even more that maybe Nick and Olandria are just using each other to stay famous and get brand deals. But before we go deeper, let's get some context. In a recent podcast, Nick and Olandria have both said they are not exclusive. They are getting to know each other to see where things lead. They never actually said they were in a relationship. I think they have been pretty consistent and honest with their fans.
Can I ask how you define your relationship now?
As in labels?
Yeah, if you use them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm checking your temp this time.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. No, because the way you explained it yesterday was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wait, we're not girlfriend boyfriend yet, but it's like this thing that we've been building over time. Like I said, we've been together for 3 weeks, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like this 3-4 weeks, it's like we've been to Greece together. We've been working, shooting model shoots together and supporting each other, and it's just fun to be doing like life together. Like
Yeah.
I would hate to come out of the villa and be feeling like lonely and feeling like I have to deal with all this shit by myself. But with Olandria, it's like we're just such strong support systems for each other, and like whether or not you want to call that girlfriend or boyfriend, I call that like a strong relationship. So
See? So when Ace calls them fake, I'm like, fake what exactly? They've been upfront about just figuring things out. Look, I'm not gonna say if the rumors are true or not, but I do know that a lot of these Love Island couples are fake, and they only stay together for work stuff, brand deals, and just to stay popular. They're not there for real love. I mean, look at the people who actually won the show. Amaya and Brian, they broke up right after the reunion. Another couple, Iris and Pepe, broke up too. So clearly they weren't there for love. They just stuck together because they wanted to make it to the end. Now, with Nick and Olandria, I do think they like each other, but it makes sense that they might be using their relationship for business, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. Maybe they both get it, and look, let them make their money. They're still getting to know each other, so we can't expect them to be serious right away. If they really want to be together later, they should get time to figure it out without everyone pressuring them. And if they don't want to be together, that's fine too. I want Olandria to win no matter what. I want her to get paid. If Ace really thinks of her as a friend, then he should want her to win too, instead of trying to mess up her situation. But here's what's really going on. Ace is mad at Nick because he thinks Nick didn't stick up for him enough against some of the bad stuff people were saying. And he thought Nick was his friend, so that betrayal really bothers him. He's just mad at the whole show. He's telling everyone about the behind the scenes stuff because things didn't go well for him and Shelly, and the people making the show were shady. The way they edited things and made up certain stories was just wrong. And the fans were terrible too, especially Huda's fans. They were being racist to Shelly and Olandria. It was just a mess.
What's worse than a liar? A liar that can't keep his story straight. Tulak Shakur, you sat up at the reunion and you said it was a toss-up between Clark and Olandria when you had to pick at the Casa recoupling. You also said on one of your little podcasts a couple of weeks ago that you wish the producers showed you more of you and Olandria's relationship and showed all of the things that you were doing for her. So if that's the case, why are you going along with Ace's notion that the producers forced you and Olandria to be together? It's either you were lying then or you're lying now. Either way, you're a liar, and I don't believe you whatsoever. And also, the problem is not that you picked Clark, okay? The problem, if it's true, is not even that the producers forced y'all to be together. The problem is that you were not honest with Olandria and you did not tell her your true feelings. And don't even say that the producer said you couldn't say it, because that would be another lie, but you know, you're a liar, so that wouldn't even surprise me. Because we saw multiple men this season express to women, in every season of Love Island, we've seen multiple men express to women that they were not interested in them, okay? Austin said it to Amaya, Ace said it to Amaya. Even though Pepe wasn't in a couple with Andrina, he also said it to her, like, hey, you know, I'm just not interested. And that is why we don't like you. Even if the producers were forcing y'all together, they did not force you to hold your tongue and not tell her the truth, period.
So a lot happened, and I get why Ace is telling everyone about it. The production manipulation he's talking about is a real issue in reality TV. But talking bad about Olandria is just wrong. It kind of seems like he's jealous that Nick Olandria is so popular. I don't like that. Just let these people make their money and be quiet. He really needs to chill because he's not just messing up their thing, he's also hurting Shelly.
Taylor just said on his live that he agreed that he was influenced by producers to stay with Ola. Here's the thing that makes me mad. I don't think Ace realizes what he just told on himself. And this is why I will go toe-to-toe with anybody who says that they're proud of how Ace showed up. Ace literally said, I am going to dogpile on Nick Olandria, knowing how much adversity they faced, knowing the death threats that they faced. I'm going to pile on them just because Nick gave a diplomatic answer to a benign question about something that I'm claiming I don't even care about.
I got the prize, but apparently I didn't.
But in the next breath, though, in the very next breath, I'm also going to say that I willingly was an accomplice in helping Taylor waste Olandria's time because the producers told him to, and I knew, and Taylor knew, and that's why you caught me on camera giving Taylor advice about how to make sure that he gets picked over Jalen, even though Jalen liked Olandria and Taylor didn't. So you literally were caught on camera being complicit and helping the producers deceive Olandria with Taylor's help. But Nick owes you to stand up for you for something that you said that you don't care about?
Make it make sense. Or as Jeremiah put it in the interview, does that make sense to you, Ace? Does that make sense to you?
We already saw you coaching Taylor and said, yo, that's fucked up that you're coaching Taylor about how to lie to her when Jalen likes her and could have given her a real opportunity. And your response is, well, the producers made us do it and we didn't tell her. That would mean that, wait, the grace that you want us to give to you, you can't give to Nick, who's under fire.
Or anybody else for that matter.
I'm sorry. Here's the thing. A lot of you are going to be giving Ace points because you have pain around the fact that the producers were villains this year. Yes, and just because the producers were villains doesn't mean that Ace is not full of shit. And calling out a real villain doesn't stop you from being one yourself. I think that's the part people keep on missing. What Ace is doing is called virtue signaling, guys, because you know we can't do this without having education, right? I want you guys to know what virtue signaling is because I've talked about it so many times on this broadcast. It is the public expression of opinions or sentiments intended to demonstrate how good you are and how amazing your conscience is, right? As a way to show that you are superior to others who might be flawed in different ways. Ace has virtue signaled you guys into not calling out his hypocrisy because he keeps spoon-feeding to you how much integrity he has. He keeps spoon-feeding to you how much he is on the right side of history and he's a young Black man and he made all this money. He is telling you all of his virtues as a smokescreen so that when he's having a good old-fashioned 23-year-old fucking hissy fit, an ego tantrum, you're so busy clapping for the first 40 minutes that you're not realizing how full of shit he is and how much of a little boy he looked like. Ace, for the last 20 minutes of that speech, looked like a little boy who was mad because somebody took his toy.
Olandria did seem to respond to his interview, and she said, "Child, my event at Tuskegee went great yesterday." So she doesn't seem bothered at all. That's exactly how you handle negativity. You don't feed into it, you just keep winning. She was recently seen with Serena from Love Island Season 6, and also her and Nick reunited for a Texas barbecue date. She seems booked and busy, which is the energy we love to see. I also like Ace and Shelly, and I think they could have been a force to reckon with together with Nick and Olandria. There's room for everybody to win in this space. Instead of tearing each other down, they all could have been getting these brand deals together. I believe Ace has made good points about the show and the producers, but he lost me when he started attacking Olandria and Nick's relationship. That should have been a private conversation between both men. Now, if we listen to what the internet is saying, Olandria and Shelly's relationship is broken, and to make matters worse, Olandria's mom is commenting about it, and Shelly's fans have attacked her as a result.
This is where this actually gets worrying. Why have I gone on TikTok and the first thing I've seen is a video of loads of Shelly fans cussing out Olandria's mum, her mother, saying disgusting things that I'm not even going to say on my page. This is where this is getting really concerning, guys. Like, why? Like,
let me catch that fat mama of yours. Let me catch her. Let me catch her. Felicia, is that her name? Felicia's not gonna see another.
She got other things to worry about. No, she got 4 other kids and they look like they live in
literally. Does she want the fight?
Nick,
Does she want to fight?
Let's stop. Relax, y'all. Stop.
We're not gonna
T, just mute. T.
All of this is so unnecessary. Everybody needs to go and touch grass. It's not that serious. People are not silly, and fans can clearly see that Olandria and Nick are not in a serious relationship, but are trying to build something out of their attraction for each other. But fans still choose to support them for a couple of reasons. One, they are not a messy couple. They are very positive, always choose to not speak bad about the other Islanders. Two, they seem to genuinely like each other, and women are loving the way Nick takes care of Olandria, even if they are just good friends. They just need some time and space to get to know each other better without all this external pressure and drama. After Ace's interview, people are attacking Shelly, with some fans accusing her of being jealous of Olandria. This is so unfortunate that a woman is now the one to blame for a grown man's actions. Shelly shouldn't have to pay for Ace's decision to air out his grievances publicly. In the end, there's space for everybody. Brand deals, opportunities for everybody. There's no need for rivalry. The influencer space is big enough for all of them to succeed. Also, the fans need to take a step back and leave these young people alone. Mental health is affecting a lot of people, and this can be too much pressure for some of them. These are real people, not just characters on your favorite show. In my opinion, Ace has some valid points about production being shady and manipulating storylines. Those are conversations worth having about reality TV ethics. But the way he went about it, attacking people he used to call friends and creating unnecessary drama, that's not it. As for Nick and Olandria, I think they're handling things exactly right. They're being honest about where they stand, they're not getting pulled into the drama, and they're focusing on their success while seeing if something develops naturally. Last time I checked, they're both living their best lives at the VMAs, and honestly, I don't even know if Ace and Shelly's relationship is gonna last much longer after this interview because they're just gonna get more hate, and that's sad. But I hope it lasts and things work out for both couples. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this mess. Do you think Ace was correct in what he said, or do you think he was being shady and jealous? Do you think Shelly and Olandria will be reunited at some point, or has this interview fractured their friendship forever? What are your thoughts on the production manipulation claims? And do you think Nick and Olandria are handling this situation the right way? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop your opinions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more Love Island tea, and stay tuned for more updates.